And this is always a good sign for us. A jet boat behind a U-Haul truck, that almost always leads to some action. Welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here at Point Marina. And our crew's starting to back it in, and we can already tell things don't look right. Definitely doesn't have a good angle on the back end here. And they're down on the last ramp here at Black Point. So they've got the concrete wall to contend with over on the right-hand side, so they can't get too far over. And actually, it looked like the trailer bounced up a little bit there. It really is. If you watch the boat, maybe the boat's starting to float, though. I might be just off on this. But it makes me think they're off the ramp. Tough to tell, but no, if you look at the guide poles, they're off. So they are off the ramp, definitely, on the right-hand side. So our guy's getting out of the truck. Oh, slipping and sliding. Gotta be careful around the ramp here. Almost eats it right there. That was a close call. But he's able to grab the truck and hold on. So he's back in the truck. I guess we're going to try backing this down, but I can tell, look at the guide poles. They're just off. They're definitely off the ramp on the right-hand side. And he's got the wheel going the wrong way. We're going to go more to the right as he backs up. And there we go. That should get it coming back the right direction at least, but he has no room to work now. He's too close to the dock. He's going to hit the dock with the truck if he keeps going that path as well. I mean, the reality is these jet boats don't take a ton of water. He probably could easily push this thing off at this point in time. Or possibly power it off from the location it's at. But no, he inches ever closer to the dock again. I mean, definitely South Florida is not the place I would recommend anybody opening a U-Haul shop. Because this is where your trucks are going to wind up, guys. So he's back out of the truck and at it again, trying to inspect and see what the situation is. If he's far enough over where he can get it off. And I mean, I guess our guy with the line could try pulling, but he's just so far over that he's not really going to get any kind of leverage on it. I mean, he's going to be pulling back toward the dock, and he's got to get around those guide poles. So our driver, it looks like, is heading back down. This time, he's not going to risk slipping and falling again. He's going to step into the truck and probably onto the tongue of the trailer and see if he can push this thing off.
That was good. I just need one more. No, one more. Trust me, please. One more, I swear, just one more. Hey.
And he's trying to get it off. And now we're going to go to the helm. Looks like we're going to try and power it off. That might be the best solution here for him. But the one thing I'll admit, he's awfully far over to the right. And these single-engine Sea-Doo jet boats, man, that turning is precise. When I say precise, it just happens sharp and fast. So if he turns that wheel even just a little bit, that stern's going to be flying all over the place. Got to be ready on this one. Well, that didn't sound good. It didn't want to crank right there. Well, it's not liking something because the boat's kind of beeping at him. And there we go, it finally starts up. And he's gonna try and rip the Band-Aid off here and see if he can get it off the trailer. And here we go. His buddy's got the line on the bow though. Watch out, coming back toward the concrete, and we're gonna hit the concrete wall. That one's gonna leave a mark. I mean, once you broke free of the trailer, bro, you should have just let your friend pull you over. And it looks like the boat possibly stalled back out again. Nope, he's got it started again. So now he's got to pull alongside the dock, but he's got to be careful. Coming in a little hot. Again, the steering on these things is a little wild. Man, just want to let this one go, bro. Kill that motor. Let your friend bring you over. You're going to cause more damage than good if you keep trying to do this. And there we go. We've got it alongside the dock, and they should be good to go. And as soon as I say they're good to go, I don't think so. That bilge pump's kicked on pretty quick. I'm betting $1,000,000 to 1 they don't have the drain plug in. After sitting in the water for a moment, I just saw it kick on, and when I usually see that after it's been in the water for a few minutes, that means it's drain plug. And it appears we are correct. This crew scrambled to get this truck back down, and they're trying to back it down and get this boat out of the water now. So after all that work to get this thing over to the dock, one small forgetful error, all of a sudden we're scrambling to get it back out of the water. And our guy, he's going to run back down here now and try and get this thing back onto the trailer. And you can still see water coming out the side. So here we go. He's going to try and get it back on. So after a few moments, they were able to get this thing back onto the trailer and get it pulled out. But now the crew is struggling for some reason with the winch strap. And you can still see the bilge pump just straight rolling right here as our crew is trying to get this thing out. They still have the rear submerged, which means that it's still taking on water at this point. But it's not taking on water to a dangerous point, I don't believe. You're not going to get water in the engines or anything from here. So he's going to go ahead and pull it up. And we can see the water draining out the back. And yep, there's 2 drain plugs, one on the left side, one on the right side. And you can see the stream of water coming out from where they would be. So our crew gets to do this whole process all over again. They thought they were done, but they are not. And here we go, the final step. We see our guy heading back over here and putting the drain plugs in. But from this point, they should be good to roll and able to get out there and enjoy their day in the water. And speaking of being able to roll, we're going to go ahead and roll out of here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.